hello to my 7 viewers. We are settling in for the night. I've got my big cup of water. Got a new hat. I think this is the 3rd hat to appear on the channel. I've done hatless and then 3 unique hats, so let me know your favorite hat. Yeah, so yesterday we built this tiny little island. Today we've got a much bigger one to work with, and we'll probably discover some new buildings and some new sort of mechanics because this is more complex. It's meant to last a little longer than your sort of first tutorial island. So let's hop right into it here. We're only 20 points away from our next pack. That's good to know. So Seaweed Farm is new. I did not show that off last time, but we are still playing for score, so we will pick that soon. But we're going to start with a lumber pack. So one thing I noticed right away is that we have kind of an annoying statue again. So we're going to have to stake out a different area to sort of build our city, because if we try to do it right on top of the statue again, we're gonna have problems. So that's something to think about. But we've got lumberjacks right now. There's a lot of trees up here, but again, this is kind of the only nice... You know what? Maybe we'll do a beach city. There's a pretty good amount of room here, and I think all of these rocks are... Yeah, all of these rocks are demoable or build on topable. That sounds right. Oh, let's continue. So yeah, so I guess I'm comfortable building farms and industry up here, and then we can try to take the statue bonus there while we build on the beach. So let's do that. Let's just hop right in. So we've got our lumberjack. How many points? So we could wrangle up like 10 points 12 points if we go smack in the middle here, but oof. Statue bonus over here. Let's kind of go here. Can I get that 11th point somewhere? If I go like along this edge. I don't want to go right next to the statue. Let's go here. And then this one. So we want to, again, so we've got it there. We want to be able to touch the sawmills. Let's go in kind of a triangle. If we can, 7, 8. 8 is pretty good. Let's take an 8 here. And then our sawmill. Oh, did I really just make, are they like, they're inches apart. I might have to, okay, I'm gonna undo that. I'm gonna go just a little touch closer, and then we can get our 14-point sawmill in the middle there. All right, now what do we got? Brick industry. I do like the brewing packs. Let's do brewing pack again. So brick industry is another new one. We will have lots of time to get into these, because this island will probably last us quite a while. Whoops. Okay, so same idea as last time. We're gonna tuck together all of these. Ooh, that's a really, I can't believe that's new, being able to get rid of that much rock. So let's tuck this right into the corner here. And then again here, I believe, and that should give us enough space to get a big whopper. That's a big whopper of a brewery. Look at that, new pack already, and we haven't even begun with these guys. So our lumberjack, I think, can get big points if we sorta, there it is, 10. 10's pretty good here. I'll take a 10. And And then we've got another sawmill that maybe we can place kind of here to take advantage of. There it is. Boop. That's a nice one. All right, so let's take our city pack and start building on the beach. I know I'm being boring right now. I'm all of the packs that we didn't get last time I'm fully ignoring and taking packs we've already seen, but I do want to have sort of some control over this game in that, you know, I want it to go for a little while. I don't want to just play completely ragtag and blow this island away quickly. I want to have some meat to this. So we'll save the riskier packs for at least a little bit later. So we're gonna start building on this beach. Seems like a great place to build. This gold, I believe it's called gold, will come into handy later with the mansions, like the jewelry stores that can be built next to that gold. Look at those two. Those two mansions are just hugging. They're hugging the city center. Cute. Alright, so now we're getting into new stuff. So let's do bonuses for brickyard. So let's do the brick industry first, and then I think the mason will get valuable later. So 6. Sand pit, I think is just worth 9. It gets bonus for a... Okay. So these have huge spheres, which can kind of be an issue, but... So brickyard, if I could sneak one here, maybe. Is there enough space? Could I just sort of... No. Not gonna happen. You can hear that little, like a deflated snare drum hit telling me no. Okay. It has to go on sand, that's another thing. So 12 would be nice here. Let's do the 12. And let's get this guy right in between here on the sort of on the rocks. I like how these guys look on the rocks, these sort of industrial buildings, kind of whoa. I was gonna say it's tucked in the shadow of the mountain, but then I realized that the sun moves with the camera, which is kind of an interesting quirk there. That's neat. All right, so we've got houses and mansions. We can sort of keep tacking on to this little neighborhood we've got here growing. Let's put something facing like that. So we're gonna like sort of designate these two sides of the city center to building out houses, and then these two sides here, these I wanted to say catacorner two sides, but I don't think that's the right term, to building out our mansions. So this is a nice big long side. I would love to have been able to just... Oh, there we go. Look at it. You gotta wiggle it. You just kind of wiggle that back and forth and it'll go. There you go. I didn't think that would do anything, but here we are. It worked like a charm. Okay, that's new too. I quite like the farming packs. They're very adorable, and we got space for them this time. So again, we're gonna try to leave the flowers intact for when we get a shaman, but we're gonna... Let's do something cute, maybe maybe up here. So let's do our, I think much like the brewery, you want to place your fields before you place your mill. So let's place our mill. Kind of want to get rid of those rocks, but we'll get rid of them with fields later. So let's just tuck it in right there. Nice little spot overlooking the ocean. We've got a new sand pit here. Can get 9 points if we just sort of tuck it off out of the way. 9 points there. See, I think that was my original hope, was that I could tuck it in over there, and then it's just outside of the sphere, but I don't think I'm gonna get that, so let's just get the 9 points, putting it out of the way over there a bit. And again, look at these. See, this is what we were really lacking last time to get the big points, is being able to sort of build your city here. Can I wiggle this one in again like I did the other one? No. Oh, maybe? There we go, look at this. We're learning a new trick together. This is a Hot Islanders pro tip. Oh, I wiggled too much. Let's try one more time here. Little wiggles. See, this is the kind of thing you're not gonna get from other YouTubers, is these like expert level strategies here where you can just sort of wiggle your way into victories like that. Big 12-point victories or 5-point victories. Oh, look at that. There's another one. I didn't see that, but that's perfect. Well, 14 are there. Oh, time is it? Oh, look at that. It is a picture of my dog o'clock. Look at that. There you go. That's Jaina. Sweet dog. You can just enjoy looking at that for a second. And we're back to the game. Okay, another pack. Let's take the shaman, because we've got some nice flower clusters hanging around. Now that's a big money shaman here. 30 points. Nice. Okay, let's tuck that in next to the tree. Nice little spot there. Look at that. Look at how close we can get when they're up on the mountain like this. Little tree waggling back and forth. Okay, so we've got another field. Let's do the field right in here with the windmill. Let's see if we can unlock 2 packs at once here. I think it's possible with how well this is going right now. I'm quite happy with the layout we've got. What is this? We've got another brickyard, which goes just wild if I place it. How close can I get to that one? Can I do it on the... No, that's much too close. Let's tuck it in right there. Just as close as we can get without losing our 14. Okay. Fisher or Mason. See, in this case, I'm going to take Mason, show you something new. So these ones kind of go on rock walls, and they love brickyards. They also love that statue. I think they also love city centers. If you can get, yeah, so you can just get, I can get, kind of bury it a little bit. There it is. Look at that. 19 points. That's good. 11 is good. And look at that. We spin over there. We've already unlocked our next island, so the video series shall continue for at least one more island. Thanks to my expert play over here. The wiggle trick that we learned earlier has enabled us to continue this video series. I'm going to take an 11 here. I guess I could do better. Why is that a 13? What am I getting extra points for here? Oh, 4 for the brickyard that I'm not getting here. I'm getting too high, see. I could even, okay, you know what? Let's do that. Let's get up there next to the statue and get a big 16. Look at that. Lovely little details on those things. That's great. I think you can even hear it a little bit in the sound design of the game. Okay, so let's take the fountain. Look at all these buildings we've got to choose from now. Okay, so let's carve out a little spot for that fountain so we can get 16. Now Now I can get 17 there, but look at this, 39 points. And that's before I've even finished building. I can sort of slide together a few more fellas here. Look at these, 16. And so I'm sort of, you can see I'm hollowing out this area for to wiggle a fountain in, maybe. Gonna have to undo that one. Not quite enough space. There we go. Look at that, a 50-point fountain. Now that's what I call points. That's a Dan White catchphrase that you can keep. Now that's what I call points. Another farm, or another field to place over there. We got another shaman, which we may even be able to take advantage of the same flowers we had over here, just in a different locale. Yeah, there we go. So 21, 20. Ooh, there it is. See, I knew there was a spot. And look at that. It's perfect because we can turn the little door. There you go. Nestled right in there. Got your own trees. It's just beautiful. And we got 2 packs to unlock. That's what I like to see. So we've got huts. Let's do huts again. We'll give them another try. We forgive them from last time. And parks. Alright, so let's put our housing around this lovely lovely fountain. Our mansions are kind of causing us, they're not really, our mansions are really not giving us as much as our sort of middle class neighborhood is, and I guess that's to be expected. That park does slide in there, 17 points. But we did learn and sort of explore last game that parks are absolutely wild about these things, but not as wild. So 13 over here. Yeah, we're gonna stick with the city park. I don't really love how this one looks slotting in here though. Can I get how many points can I get over here? 16, 12, 16. See, I have multiple parks, so let's put that one there. See, you kind of get parks that look different. So I was thinking, you know, if we try a couple around the outside, maybe we'll get one that'll look nicer. All right, time to get rid of that rock. Another 12-point field over there. So we already have 3 huts, which to me is great. We have another city center. We could build it over here, because if we're going to keep expanding. You know what? Let's go here, because I'm liking a lot more what I'm getting out of my housing side more than my mansion side this run. So let's tuck it into this corner and we'll build towards it. And let's see, yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted to see a fishing pack, because we have 2 city centers, and these are huge sort of spheres, and huts love them. So if we can get this one tucked away on the shore here, then we can get this hut sort of somewhere in the middle here. 17 points. If we make, so this will be our little hut village. Look at that radius we have, 17 points, this whole square for hut town. 17, 17, 17. Now that's what I call points. Now we got a mansion we can sort of just slip in there. Look at that. Using wiggle strats. Wiggle strats? Nope, not that time. And there. Look at this. It just looks lovely, doesn't it? I'm gonna move a little. I feel like I can move a little quicker here because we're doing so well. You know, I don't want to drag this on too long. It's quite a good looking neighborhood we've got here? Towers. I love towers. Look at these discovering new buildings and everything. So let's put over here near the park. Got a couple of mansions we can put in. And now that I know this sort of wiggle thing works, I just want to try it every time, but I'm sure I'll quickly learn my lesson that that's not the smartest. So the tower just gets a lot of bonuses, really, for just about everything. So masons help it, which I believe are these. Yeah, so we've got a mason there. Houses, mansions, and parks all also help it. So that is big for us because towers take up very little space, which is another thing. So we're going to get huge points here. This is going to be a big one. You may think I'm just being cocky, but I'm about to show you a big point tower. 44. Is there anything back? Can I get anything else? 44, 30, nope. 44, that's it. That's our tower. Let's open it up. Put the door next to our parks there. Look at that. Now that's a city. Alright, let's not take the plateau. I felt a little betrayed by our unfinished plateau in yesterday's, or in the last session, so I'm gonna leave that be. Oh, we got another windmill here that has just got the perfect spot because I can touch all of those fields and collect some bonus points there for the mason. Okay, and we've got another mason. Our warehouse. See that? We might want to hold on to. See, a market, a gold mine, mills, Fisher's brickyards. We'll take a look, but that's kind of a late game building. I feel like we got it a little soon, but we may be able to take advantage of it. So let's get this up here again. I think I saw like a big... Didn't I see a 19 points or something? 16 here. That's good. 16, we can sort of get some nice sort of industry going along those walls. Here's a lake. Lakes are powerful because they're the best looking park in the game, so this powerful lake is gonna... I have to find a nice spot for this powerful lake. 15, 16. If I can no, those parks are 16, 17. Is that a powerful spot, though? I'm going to sacrifice 1 point for aesthetics, I think, and take a 16 here. Because I know that I intend to build around it. Let's take the circus pack. So I intend to build around it when I get more houses. I just gotta hope that I do. So let's put some more mansions down by the lake here. Let's make these two houses hug. And maybe we can sneak a park in here for some points. Only 11. 11, 12, 13, 16. I really, hard to argue with how many points I'm getting over here. If I can get some more houses, that would be nice to sort of complete the section. There's a gold mine. There we go. A couple more houses. This will help me. We'll tie the room together, as it were. 21 points. Whew. Whew. Let's take a 19 there, too. Look at all these buildings we've got. Okay, let's swing this around. That's a good spot for that. So this only really gets points, I believe, for being on top of a gold vein. So a warehouse, so that could help. What about this? I think it gets a huge bonus for a gold mine. Okay, now that's pretty good looking if you ask me. 55. Wow. Okay. So if I do that, does this have enough reach to even get it? I guess becomes my question. Let's put that there. You know what I'm gonna say. Now that's what I call points. 85 big ones. And now I think we actually have a pretty good place to put this warehouse. Now that we have all this industry hanging around here. 43. Can you believe it? 43. And it's got such a nice little spot to sit there. This island is just, it's almost gone too well. You know, I don't want to, I don't want to jinx anything, but 9 points. So, you know, I think I feel good about how far our mansions have expanded. So we're gonna put some more industry there. This guy, kind of find another spot. I think this is starting to look better than over here. We're losing too many points for that to be worth it now. So we're gonna find a nice spot here. 13, I saw 13. There we go. It's not the nicest looking place, but I can accept it. Maybe we'll put something around it. So circus loves houses. Houses love the circus. Mansions hate the circus. I mean, the houses are just more fun in terms of giving us more points. You know what? That's kind of I was thinking I'm going to build houses. Oh, no, I don't want to do that yet. Around this, but I think the circus honestly gives us a good look too. 48 points, and we can have it back right into the park here. A market. Now that... So there's the plateau. The plateau is usually what you like to stick a market on because it is big, but you can see it gets points for pretty much everything. So this is going to be huge for us points-wise. If we hold on to this and we're able to choose a plateau, we can sort of take up a little bit of beach real estate maybe over here. And that will... that'll be huge for us. I keep hitting escape instead of right-clicking. So, huts. We know we've got Hutville built over here, but let's just do a quick sweep. 15, 15, 10, 9, 14, 15. Yeah, so we're going to stick with Hutsville here. Can sort of keep them in a line so they can all look out at the ocean together. Got another fountain, 33. So you can really see, I mean, this wasn't really showcased in the last video at all. Because we were, you know, so limited in space and whatnot, but you get some big point buildings. It's very satisfying to do. Let's see, a park. Can we fit a park in somewhere here? We had a nice spot here, I think, but I might have eaten that up with the jewelry and the gold mine. I'll take 11. Considering we already got 2 packs saved up. What more could you ask for? Now these, see, this is where it's starting to get messy a bit here. The industry is, you know, capitalist systems require endless growth, and now here we are stuffing endless wheels into our city center. We don't even have any other space for them. This is 0 points. That's just taking up space for nothing. I guess here I could get 3. No, thank you. Let's look at our other 2 packs. So plateau is great for us because of the market. And resort would be great. Let's take the resort. The tavern is really good. We have to make sure we have a little space over here. The tavern is fantastic for big housing clusters. So we're gonna have to ensure that we don't sort of pump up this area too much. So we've got another fisher. We can place that quickly. Can I get that without losing 13. Let's just do 13 here. A little more pleasing over there, and it gives us room for a potential third fissure if we need it. More huts for Hut Town. The Hut Town friends over here. The six wise ladies of Hut Town live up here. And look at these more huge money houses that we're able to keep tucking into that corner. Can we grab the tavern? Let's grab the tavern. The temple is cool, but difficult to use. So we've got this big money tavern. 49 over here. 49, 47, 37. I'm going to sacrifice 2 points to keep the aesthetics here. 47. Look at this entertainment district we've built. Circus, tavern. This long string of parks. This high density housing, but you know, you've got your green space. People have got yards. Then medium density housing. A new field. Can build over here. 9 points if I sort of haphazardly tuck it in. This farmer's not big on organization. More mansions. Now, so we've got 11 points here. I could take an 11. An 11 I'm happy with. So our market. I think a market would be great here. It keeps the waterfront open, but provides a road. So I got 0 points for that, which was not smart, but but it'll make me make a little more sense here when you see I got a 73-point market. So I guess it was kind of a setup for that. I should have used my brain a little better there though, and actually maybe placed it somewhere I could get at least a couple points. Like here even, like 26. Let's do that with that one, and maybe we'll find something nice to put there. So a resort just wants to be pretty much away from everything else. I kind of really like their look. 44 points down here. There it is. Right out there with the brewery. The brewery provides the resort with its drinks. And then the parks too, eh? The parks will really enjoy being out here. So let's get that 18. Let's get a 17. And a 16. Look at that. Just created a nice little... some nice stuff around that resort. We're going to try and not have unnecessary areas if we can avoid it this time around. So now that we've got this tavern, we can get this one in where I said was bad aesthetics last time, since now we don't have much of another choice. 34, I'll take it. You know, there's enough housing to go around here to serve these taverns. So temples, I always find very frustrating. They're huge, and they're so hard to get points off of. Unless, maybe we can do something with this again. Maybe if we can tuck that there. How many points would this get? Not that many. You know what? Let's try it. Let's put that there. Again, we're leaving our harbor open, which I like. And then here we can get, see, even with that, 20 points, like, for this big fella? I don't know. Not quite worth it to me, but that's okay. We'll stick our fields here over there, over. Farmer's got more room. And we've got another park, maybe a nice, something we can add down here. We're quickly running out of space now. 15. What does our resort think? 19. Maybe we can make a little path like this around to the Let's do seaweed farm. Wall is self-explanatory, I would say. There's not a ton to dig into there. So this to me seems like our ideal sort of seaweed farm place. I think though, like with all other farms, you want to place these first. You want to place the proverbial fields. Before you place the sort of farming apparatus. Another mansion we can wiggle into there to get a bonus from the forest. Another tower that if we can just squeak it 34, 36 right on that corner, there it is. 42, that's probably our spot. So I think otherwise we are too touching on that other one. So yeah, let's put it on the cliffs here next to the 6 wise women of the huts. They've got a tower now too that they look after. You can even see a little ladder there to get in and out. Alright, so we are quickly running out of space for farmers' fields here. We'll get that in there. We've got another warehouse, which this is going to be a hard one, a much harder one to place. I think 13. So you lose so much from being maybe up here. Yeah, up here. Hey, this can be the lumber where we kind of forgot about Lumber Town up here, but it's got needs. It needs a warehouse, so let's do that. 22, best we can get. Yeah, 22 up on the top of the mountain there. So these, I don't even think I can place them. Even if I wanted to, I'm out of space, so we're just gotta hold these. That I think means that our island is coming to a close here. A balloon, I like that. That's a new building that I've only seen a couple of times. I believe it gets bonuses just for city centers, essentially. Market tower, circus statue. Does not like temples, so if we can get it sort of, yeah, 45. Over here it gets what? Oh, I don't want to do that. My fault. Over here it gets only 10. That's not it. That's not the spot. So we're gonna, let's tether it to the circus, or should we tether it to the market? Let's tether it to the circus. Just the most exciting part of town there. And another fisher. So this is why I placed one way over there, is because my thinking was, yeah, I could then get a bonus by going in. Look at all those huts. Oh, maybe it's over here. Maybe that's the answer. Yeah, because then I don't lose from the other fisher. So I can put this fella sort of the remote fishery there. So again, so that we can kind of start building up from this farmer, which I in truth forgot about. So that gives us a nice bonus points there too. And we've got another park. Let's continue on this trail here. I liked that idea of trying to connect this to the resort. Monument. Jeez Louise. Look at all these buildings. Holy moly. Okay, well, we've got parks. Let's see if what we can do about just like sealing off our promise over here. There you go. Perfect. Perfect trail. Good amount of points. Okay, so we've got, I really would like to leave some beach intact. So even if that means sacrificing a couple of points, I'm okay with that. We have already unlocked our other island, so I would, I don't want to be too ruthless in this game. So we've got, again, we got the perfect plateau here for a market, 51 points. Let's get that up there, a little secondary. So this market serves the fishers and the locals. This market sort of serves, maybe this is like the industrial market, serves everything we've got going on up here. In terms of mansions, houses, we are running out of real real estate. Another wise woman joins the hut town. Another resort oasis, which I'm not sure we really have the resources for. 18. Yeah, 18. And I like this spot up here. It's kind of exclusive looking. It's right up there on the tippy top of the mountain. Not a bad place to be. Got a big fountain here. I could kind of tuck it in there, but I don't like it. I don't like that. How could we... Is there a way? So that allows it. You know what? That creates a quite literal port here, which I like. But it also allows me to sort of sneak in a little bit of a cheeky fountain there for a good chunk of points. Take 17 points for that. And a monument. Likes temples, city centers, parks, and statues. Well, 60 is nothing to sneeze at. I do like this. It's almost like having kind of a sculpture park on the in the harbor. Jewelry, another jewelry store. I just don't think we've got the room. I think we're maybe out of luck here. We're so tight on space. Let's maybe something will come up that'll let me play that more optimally later. Lumberjack. Well, we know got a decent little spot here for it. 13 points, tucked right next to its buddy. Another brickyard. That's a honker of a brickyard. 28 points. That's hard to argue. Don't know if I've ever seen a brickyard with that many points. And this we just don't have room for. I don't know. We got one more pack here, at least. Let's take a wall plateau. So these let you build, you know, these can get very technical and very neat. But I'm not sure there's really a ton I can do with them here because we've got, you know, I can build, I believe there's a way you can tack them on. There you go, to like the edge of a plateau or something, but I don't know if that helps us. Just don't, I mean, I can put them up here and use them as like cool design elements. Maybe I'll do that. But for now, we've got another farmed place. And another wise woman to join the hut neighborhood. And we do have another one of these, but I don't know. We're really starting to get sort of squeezed out here. We don't have much more we can do. Let's tack it here. Again, we'll expand our port a bit. And let's get our next pack here. So it's going to give me walls. Another brewery field. Can it slip on there? No. Can slip over there though. 18 points, nothing to sneeze at. Another park. Let's leave that tree there because it looks nice with the park. 22 more points. Jeez Louise, we really are cutting it close here. So we've got another city center. Up here makes sense, sort of a farming city center. Another shaman. Can we... All these flowers over here have been eaten up quite a bit in terms of the other two. 12 points isn't bad. 15 over here. Yeah, let's get them, let them enjoy a 15. Over here. 18 even. It's a nice calm little area still. So now we've got walls, which really are most effective around, you know, if you can really squeeze them into spots sometimes, but think the temple is going to be our best bet. We don't really have a lot of openings. We've been pretty tight with our design. With those wiggle strats haven't given much room for error. So now we're into the zone where there's no more unique packs to choose. So it's just going to give us stuff every time. So we're gonna end up moving quickly here, I think, because we really are running out of opportunities to do a ton. Yeah, we're getting low on space. 20 point, 20 up here, 22, 26, 30 up here. Now that is a very cute place for a windmill. Oh, I can undo now. There we go. And it gets us a lot of points. Another wise lady. Worth 18 points now. I'm not sure what changed, but slightly better. Another shaman, maybe we can sort of sneak them over here. Other side of the rock. Don't tell that one that there's one over there. They might be upset that they're sort of touching the same area. But not quite. You know, we'll let them live. Okay, so these literally no space at all. Same things here, unless I could I don't know. Could try something like that, but I don't love it. Yeah, still a big huge amount of minus points, even trying that. And I think we might just call that. I could just sort of jam these around, and you know what, let's do it in a design way. Try to make something that looks neat. Kind of a cool couple of lips here that sort of show maybe where the workers would be when they work on those. And that gives us one more. So another wall to go around the temple. Another field for the farmers. Another wise woman for a 21 point Hutsville. A mansion that I just haven't the room for. No space. Oh, you know what? There we go. Up here near the new city center. It's a sawmill. There we go. This sawmill can be out here. 17 points. Yeah, I like that. Gives us a purpose for that platform as well. And I think that's gonna be it, folks. We'll tuck that there for 14 more points, kind of make a little bit of a consistent lip. And this just gives us nothing. That's it. That's our island. 48 minutes. And that's it. So, wow. That's a big one. I'm really quite happy with this. I love this area here. How nicely sort of the city came out. The mansions, the houses, this nice dock that has sort of the monuments on it. The temple even kind of looks decent there, even though it was huge and got me very few points. Nice little farming area here. This looks really nice too. Gorgeous little farming area. And then up here even, again, just more great sort of harmony between work and play. Love to see this kind of area here. Lovely path. And then a little more isolated one up here, but Beautiful view of the ocean. And down here we've got some hermits, but they're happy. All these huts, how many wise women did we end up with? 3, 6, 9, 10 wise women of the huts up there. They've got their tower that they look after. You can always try to make the hop to the balloon, slide down to the circus. But yeah, I don't know. I feel good about that. That's a great, fantastic little island. Glad I have it recorded. Oh, I gotta pick a place to live. I guess I did that last video. You know what? I might be a bit of an urbanite in this one. Maybe I'd live somewhere right in here. You know, walking distance to your amenities, tavern, circus, balloon, park, you know, key stuff that you need. You can admire the docks, sit out and look at the ocean. Maybe we'll place this jewelry person. No, I don't want to lose the points. That's silly of me. That's silly of me. We could give that. Let's give that Fisher their own little private dock there. Do that here too. Why not? Alright. So that's our island. If you're ready to say goodbye to it, then I am. And let's see what we'll be building with next time. You'll continue on to a mysterious new island. There's no way to return. But you keep your score. Let's go, folks. One last look. Great island. You love it. I love it. Had a great time making it. Now it's time to say goodbye. Okay, well, thank you for watching. This one was a bit longer. Again, as you get sort of bigger and bigger islands with more and more buildings, you see there's a lot more potential for very, very high scores. So we'll see how that goes here. And this is going to surely be an interesting one. Wow. Jeez. Hope you get a lot of platforms here, but this ought to be, you know, if nothing else, it'll look very neat when it's done. So we'll see how we do. Thank you for watching. And I will give you one last look at, dog o'clock. That's my sweet puppy again, in case you missed it earlier. Thank you again for watching. Let's let the music play while we go. All right, bye.